Hi everyone, good evening. So, all my students are back to the class. Today we have a new topic, TDS and TCS. Shall we have a greeting first so that it becomes two-way communication? Good evening, Tanu. Right, yes, Prerna, Pooja. Now I remember all your names. Shamli, Hannah, Adil. Hi, Adil. So, again, a simple one. Okay, tell me one thing. Do you people remember these sections now? Urmila, good evening. Shall we start? Good evening. Good evening. Okay. Now we'll start. See, again, I have a small GST chapter, which is TDS and TCS. Now we'll start up with, there are only two sections covered in it, section 51 and 52. How to learn that? It's simple. The first section, section 51, deals with TDS. And the second section deals with TCS, right? Tax deducted at source and tax collected at source. So as we used to proceed, we have an overview of the chapter, see what the chapter is all talking about, and then we'll proceed. I'll give you a brief idea about the whole context. First, we'll be taking TDS, and vary from the, yes, Praveen, it varies from the income tax TDS. Yes, in the income tax TDS, it's very tedious. Anna, it's very tedious. But in GST, TDS is very easy. So we'll cover it like for 1 hour or 1.5 hours. We'll be covering the chapter TD, the topic TDS, and for the another 45 minutes max, we'll be covering 52 TCS, and then the application based questions. Right now, so section 51 of CGST Act deals with TDS, tax deducted at source, and Section 52 of CGST deals with tax collected at the source, and these are entirely different aspect. First of all, what's there in the chapter? We'll see first. Deductor of tax at source. Is everyone liable to deduct TDS under CGST? The answer is no. There are certain bodies who are required to deduct TDS. We'll read about them. Then category of person not liable to deduct TDS when TDS is not required to be deducted. Situation, almost same thing, where TDS is not to be deducted. And then the next one is, so can I say this section relate to? You people need to write. The first three element of our overview chapter relates to which section? See, every time I have class, it's always a two-way communication and it makes us fun. Yes, it's related to section 51. Perfect, perfect. Then, person liable to collect TCS. Who is the person who's liable to collect TCS? Tax collected at source. And then monthly annual statement by ECO. See, they themselves have given the information about. It's the e-commerce operator. We usually call them ECO. Yes. So whenever a transaction is between the by the eco, then we have TCS provision and the section will be section 52. So these are the two sections which we'll be covering. So we'll begin with section 51. Now, basic understanding about the chapter. And I already told you there are two sections covered, section 51 and 52. And we are starting with TDS, which is section number 51, right? We are starting with TDS, which is section number 51. First of all, understand, and then we'll read it. Understand. There is a contractor. The other party is, but of course, contractee. Okay, now tell me, if I have given a contract to a contractor, say for rupees 5 lakh. Okay, now you people have to answer. Who'll give me goods or service? Who'll provide me? Contractor can be for the goods also and for the service also. Who'll provide me the goods and service? My first question to you people. Very good. You can write CR. See, I'll tell you. It becomes a bit difficult to write, no? CR is contractor, CE is contractee. It becomes easy. Okay, so he'll be providing me goods and service. Perfect. Now tell me, who will make the payment? Who will make the payment? Very good. At the same time, in reciprocation, the payment will be made by contractee. This understood now? In the reciprocation, the payment will be made by the contractee. While making the payment, the contractee will deduct TDS. While making the payment, the contractee will deduct TDS. Now, first of all, the basic element which you need to understand is who deduct the TDS. It's R or E. Who deduct the TDS? It's our contractor or contractee. Very good. Contractee is the person who deduct TDS. Acha, that too, the TDS under GST. Now the thing is, once you deduct TDS under GST, you need to be registered. You need to be registered. And you need to be registered under GST, right? The next thing is, it's not everyone who is deducting the TDS. There are certain people who will deduct TDS. First of all, tell me, and usually government authority, which are known as DDO. What are they known as? DDO. I'll tell you, drawing and disbursement. Who deduct TDS? TDS under GST is deducted by DDOs, and DDOs stand for Drawing and Disbursement Authority of Government. Did you people understood the base logic about the chapter? It's the deductee who will deduct the TDS, right? It's the deductee who will deduct the TDS for the contractor, right? Did you people understood? Now shall we read? Right? Perfect. 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 Now, TDS under GST. Under GST, regime Section 51 of CGST Act 2017 prescribes the authority. Okay, now tell me, in the short form only I need. Who's the authority who will deduct TDS? See, you know everything now. Who's the authority? Perfect. It's the DDO who will. Perfect, perfect. See, you got the word authority now? Yes. CE, Satish, yes. It's DDO na? And the procedure deduction at source, and while the DDO will be deducting the TDS, there might be some procedure that will also be done in the chapter. Now, TDS to be deducted at the rate 2% on the payment made to the supplier of taxable goods or service. Praveen, I understood, but contract was done. We will deduct TDS under section. No, beta, that's a different thing. That's a different thing. 194C is under DT. And when we make a payment to contractor or subcontractor, that is 194C. That's DT. That's a different aspect. GST is a different aspect, right? Adil, yes, yes. I'll make you learn also. First of all, let me complete the thing. It says, under Section 51, the TDS will be deducted at the rate 2% of the payment made to the supplier of very, very important word, taxable goods and services, where the total value of such supply under an individual contract. There are certain words, if you take care of them, there is no need to give any point to the examiner that you cut our marks. We know the entire concept. It says, first of all, TDS will be deducted on taxable goods and services. Then, in a individual contract, if the value exceed, not even rupees 2,50,000, if it exceed 2,50,000 rupees. Now, Adil asked me, ma'am, 2% is fixed. Yeah, 2% is fixed. If it is intrastate, it will become 1 plus 1. That is 1 for CGST and 1 for SGST. And if it is interstate, then IGST is 2%. Okay, now, did you people understood this paragraph? Almost all the question will be on this paragraph itself. Right? See, we have certain points. Then I'll ask you the question also, right? We have certain points. It says, if you need to deduct TDS, you need to be DDO, Drawing Disbursement Officer, which we'll be reading further. Another thing, individual contract value should exceed 2,50,000 rupees. TDS will only be deducted if the value of taxable supply of goods and service exceed 2,50,000 rupees, and the rate of TDS will be 2%. If anyone in the class is unable to remember what is the rate of TDS, I'll give you one simple logic behind. 1 का 51, 1 का 2. See, you will remember. 51, 1 का 2. You will remember. So, section 51 is for TDS and the rate is 2%. Will you remember all? See, I have a small of logics and those logic always help in exam to remember. Did you people remember? Section 51, 1 का 2. Yani, the TDS rate will be 2%. Perfect. Now, deductor, हाँ, see, एक का दो, दो का एक. Sumit, usually we used to say, okay, I had a topic, I'll say. Usually, I also used to say it like एक का दो, दो का एक. That is, TCS is 2, दो का एक. But the point is now the rate of TCS has been reduced to 0.5%. So we cannot say that, Sumit. Sumit got it? Right? Now, deductor of tax at source. The TDS provision empower the central government to make it mandatory for the following person, that is the deductor, for the following person, the deductor, to deduct tax at source from the payment made to the supplier of taxable goods or service. Did you people understood? Following person, and now we'll be doing following person, and those following persons are known as DDO. While they'll make the payment to the contractor, they'll deduct the TDS, right? Now, with respect to deductor under section 51A, provision of TDS are applicable to certain prescribed authority of Ministry of Defense. Remaining authority under Ministry of Defense are exempted. Let me be very precise. In case of Ministry of Defense, TDS is not to be deducted. Otherwise, everyone will know what was the payment made by the Defense Ministry. So, for you people, it's very simple. If it is Ministry of Defense, when the Ministry of Defense will make a payment, then TDS will not be required to be deducted. Did you people understood? It is the DDO who will deduct the TDS, but this provision is not confused in vast term of DDO. Abhi, on the next slide, we have the explanation of DDO, right? So the only exception is if you are a Ministry of Defense, then TDS is not required to be deducted. Now, this is what these people combines and make video. When these Navneet, we have ample of numeric example, so don't worry, we'll be doing it, right? So, tax deductor of tax at source. These are the people who are required to deduct TDS. Now, central and state government, department or establishment. Okay, we'll do it like Ministry of Finance is a department of central government. If Ministry of Finance is making any payment and the payment is exceeding 2,50,000 rupees of taxable goods and service, they'll deduct the TDS at the rate 2%. Then local authority, the next local authority, we can say municipalities. Municipalities make or give a contract to some person for the maintenance of road or street light, anything like that. And when they make a payment towards taxable goods and service which exceed 2,50,000 rupees, then local authority will deduct TDS. Then government agencies will do it. Example, RBI. Then we have SEBI. These are the example of government. Very good, say it. NTPC, government agencies. Whenever RBI, SEBI, these are the government agencies. When they make a payment for a contract where the taxable value of goods and service exceed 2,50,000 rupees, TDS is required to be deducted. Then we have notified person, category of person mentioned under section 51(1)(d). Please understand, it was when it was government or central government or state government department, the section was 51A. You need not to learn, but still I need to revise it with you. Local authority B, government agency C's, and the notified person or a class of person are under 51(1)(d). Now let's see who are under section 51(1)(d). Let's see who are under 51(1)(d). The following person have been notified under clause D of subsection 1 of section 51 of CGST Act by the central government. Now, These are the ESA, ICAI. These are the person who are notified to deduct TDS. Now, an authority or a board or any other body set up by an act of parliament or a state legislature or established by any government with 51% or more participation by way of equity or country control to carry out any function. So, if you are a board or an authority where 51% of the control is held by the government, or you are set up by an act of parliament or state legislature, then also you are covered under notified person. That means you are also DDO. Did you people understood? Did you people understood? See, we have central government, state government bodies, then we have local authorities. Yes, perfect, perfect. And we have other notified person also. In the notified person, there are category of people. If a board or an authority set up by central government or a state government or by any government where 51% of the control rests with the government. Then we have society established by the central government or state government or a local authority under the society registration. So if you are a society but you are again established by central government, state government, then also you come under the ambit of DDO, public sector undertakings. PSU is very famous, right? Those also comes under uh, DDO. Then we have in the next last year we had a recent new entry which is exception to DDO. See, this is exception to DDO. And what the entry is all about, any registered person receiving supply of metal scrap. And the scrap should fall under the chapter 72, 81 of first schedule of custom tariff act. We did it first also, HSN and SAC codes. So if you're supplying metal scrap and that scrap is falling under the chapter 72 to 81 of first schedule of custom tariff act from another registered person. I'll make it very clear. See, I'm a supplier of metal scrap. You people need to answer, right? And I'm registered. And you people are recipient. And you people are also registered. Now, I'll supply metal scrap to you and you'll give me the payment. Tell me, first question to you people are, is the recipient DDO? First question to you people are, is the recipient DDO? No. Still, okay. No, Adil, not a DDO. See, no, he's not a DDO. He's just a registered person. Now the point is, while making the payment, he will deduct TDS under section 51. Did you people understood? He'll deduct if the value is more than TDS. Yes, yes, Navneet. If the value is exceeding rupees 2,50,000. So tell me, is the last entry, the D entry, is an exception to DDO? True or false? Is an exception to DDO? True? Yes, true, true. Right? So perfect, perfect. Now, category of person, that's a different thing. Now I'll ask you some question. You people need to answer, right? I'll ask you some question before going to the further reading portion. See, I am a supplier. You people need to answer. And he is a recipient. The value of supply is 3 lakh. Now the thing is, 3 lakh have 2,50,000 rupees taxable supply and 50,000 rupees exempted supply. And the recipient is covered under the category of DDO. Tell me, is the TDS deducted or applicable or not? Very good. No. First of all, we'll only consider the taxable supply, and the taxable supply should exceed 2,50,000. So in this case, the TDS will not be deducted. Shall I ask you one more question and then we do it? Shall I ask you one more question? Perfect. So this is, I'll rub it here only. Now tell me. Again, now the value of taxable supply is 3 lakh. Just remember what the information is given. 2,80,000 is for taxable supply and 20,000 for exempted supply. Now tell me, will the TDS deducted? Yes. At what rate? Now tell me. At what rate? Perfect. Ma'am, is this interstate or intrastate? See, I'll tell you. If it is interstate, then 2% of ITC. But if it is intrastate, then the answer will be 1% SGST and 1% CGST. Did everyone got it? Easy? Perfect? It's a simple chapter, a very simple chapter. I have given you many of the questions in the last for the application purposes that will make more of the clarity, right? Now we'll see. We have not read this. Now we'll read, right? Category of persons not liable to deduct TDS. These are certain persons who are not liable to deduct TDS. Tax is not liable to be deducted at source in the following cases: where the goods or the service are supplied from one PSU to another PSU, and the most important thing, whether or not a distinct person, whether you are under the same pen or a different pen, that doesn't make a difference. If the goods or service are supplied from one PSU to another PSU, then TDS provisions are not applicable. In the same way, where the supply of goods or service take place between one person to another person specified under clause A, B, C of section 51 of the said act. Actually, we'll have D also in it, but only the metal scrap one is excluded. So, see, I'll make it easy. Rather than reading, go ahead like this. If this person is supplying goods to this, if this person is supplying goods to this, if this person is supplying goods to this, that means they are supplying goods among themselves. Then no TDS. Did you people understood? Perfect. Okay, now we'll have the question. You people need to answer. Deductees, see, okay. Before we'll do deductees, you people need to answer the question. See, he's a supplier and he is the recipient. The recipient is PSU. And the supplier is, in first case, he is a PSU. And in second case, he is any individual, any registered person. And registered under section 22, turnover basis. Now tell me, in which situation the TDS will be deducted? In which situation? Yeah. Yes, in situation number one, the TDS will not be deducted because the payment is between PSU to PSU. But in situation number two, the TDS will be deducted, right? Everyone got it? Right? Okay, now we'll talk about deductees. The deductees are the supplier whose total value of supply of the most important word is taxable goods or service under a contract exceed rupees 2,50,000 exclusive. Very, very important. I did not ask the question because I have not explained. To exclusive of tax says as per the invoice. Please remember, yes. For example, my payment was 3 lakh. It's just an example. Yes, my payment was taxable value of good was 3 lakh and it's inclusive of GST. And the element, it's just an example. And the element of GST is 60,000. That means the value of taxable supply of goods and services is 240. That means the TDS will not be applicable. Did you people understood that while calculating the value of taxable goods and services, you need not to consider the GST portion taxes along with the cess, right? Okay, now, okay, next question to you. Just give me perfect answers. Whatever questions are there asked in the past exam, I've considered everything in the last application based question along with I'm asking you right now also. So now tell me what will be the answer. Supplier, recipient. Recipient is a DDO. He's giving you a payment of 3 lakh rupees, right? Out of which 20 lakh, the same question. 20,000 rupees is for exempted supply and 2,80,000 rupees for taxable supply and inclusive of GST. And the rate of GST is 5%. Tell me, the TDS will be applicable? If yes, Mustafa, DDO, Drawing and Disbursement Officer, you might have joined late bit. Now tell me. Very good, very good. Anyone who've calculated what will be the GST element? What will be the GST element, beta? 2,80,000 divided by 105 into 100 kar doge to the value of, very good. Okay, so if 5, then we have, what is the right answer? Do I need to have a calculator or you people can do it for me? 2,80,000 is inclusive of GST. That means it's 105 divided by into 5. What will be the answer? 3. Okay. And yes, perfect, perfect. And if we deduct 13,333 from 2,80,000, still it's exceed 2,50,000. And yes, TDS will be applicable. Did you people understood? Perfect, Satish. Perfect, Tanu. Did you people understood? Everyone? See, we need the complete, we need full on these chapters. These are very simple chapters. Now, standard rate of deduction. Okay, standard rate of deduction, you already know. How much? It will be deducted on, yes, Kuldeep, perfect. It will be deducted on 2.66 lakh. That is excluding the GST element along with cess, if any. Now, the tax will be deducted at 1% of CGST Act on the payment made to the supplier, the deductee, of taxable goods or service where the total value of such supply under a contract exceed 250, excluding the amount of central tax, state tax, union territory, integrated tax, and cess. Indicated the invoice. Very, very important line. Thus, individual supply may be less than 2,50,000, but if the total value of supply under a contract is more than 2,50,000, TDS has to be deducted. I'll explain you the last line. First of all, tell me the last line which I have underlined, highlighted, just leave that. Above that, is this very clear to you? The last highlighted portion, just leave. That I will tell you what it means. But before that is very much understandable. Now listen with the example and read it yourself, right? Okay. In my colony, I'll explain. You give me answer, and this is a practical question going on at my place, right? In my colony, we have this road construction going on in the entire colony. So we'll take it. Municipality of my place has given a contract of rupees 10 lakh to make roads to a contractor. Okay. But the point, the first payment was disbursed for rupees 1 lakh and all the payment are exclusive of GST. Now tell me, is the TDS applicable on 1 lakh rupees? Think about. First read these last 2 lines and then give me the answer. Yes. See, the point is, those are the payment. Don't consider the payment. The point is the contract value. Perfect value. Exceeded. Exceed rupees 10 lakh. So if the point is, even if the payment of 50,000 is made, then also the TDS will be applicable because it's not about the individual payment system. Rather, we talk about the individual entire contract. Did you people understood? See, these are so simple. Just understand the basic TDS application. Yes, yes. Perfect. Now we'll do it on the next. Perfect. The deductor. Okay, who's the deductor? Who's the deductor? You people know all the answer. Yes, that means the DDO. Perfect now, contractee. Okay. To deduct tax at the rate 1% from the payment made or credited to the supplier of taxable goods or service under CGST Act. Not clear when this apply. Kuldeep, you joined the class a bit late, right? We'll do it. It's simple. If the government authorities who are covered under Section 51 1A, B, C, D, those make a payment because they have given a contract and the payment of taxable goods and service exceed 2,50,000 rupees, then they are required to deduct TDS, right? Now, then we have rate of TDS. Now you people know if it is under CGST, it's 1%. We'll add SGST also now. We add SGST 1%. So the entire value is 2%. And if it is IGST, then we'll do it 2%. Now, value of supply. You people know it. Now, yes, Kuldeep, we'll do it more of value of supply. Okay, tell me, is the exempted value of goods computed here under value of supply? Okay, element of GST? Element of GST? Simple, we've done it. Perfect, that's the question. The amount indicated in the invoice, excluding central tax, state tax, union territory tax, integrated tax, and cess element, is the value of supply for the purpose of TDS under Section 51 of CGST. And we know that exempted supply are not covered in value of supply. Everyone got it? Are not covered in value of supply, right? Now, deposit with TDS. Okay. You people need to answer. I am not going to, right? Ma'am, please once again, standard rate of deduction in short. Harsh, it's simple. If it is intrastate, then CGST, SGST, CG, CGST, SGST at the rate 1%, 1% simple. And if the same is interstate, then we have 2% simple. As simple as that. That's the standard rate of deduction of TDS. Now, let me do this like what it says. See, you the contractor and I'm the contractee. I deducted the TDS. Now tell me, will I keep it in my pocket or I have to remit it to the government? Tell me. Will I keep it in my pocket or I need to remit it to the government? I need to remit it to the government, right? Okay, before reading it, we'll do it ourselves. This is November. So if I have deducted TDS for November, has to be deposited 10th of November, December. That means, yes, perfect, Navneet. That means the answer is you need to remit it by the 10th of the next month. Remit to government. Perfect. That means the amount of tax deducted at source should be deposited to the government account by the deductor by 10th of the succeeding month, right? Now, TDS certificate. Okay. First of all, I'll explain and then you people tell me the answer, right? Deductor, deductee. First of all, I'll explain and then we are doing TDS certificate. I have deducted the TDS. Now the thing is, deductor want to know how much deductee, that is, we'll write it for each contractor and contractee. Everyone, contractee. First of all, tell me one thing. Do you have confusion about the contractee, deductee, deductor, contractor? Everything is clear? I'm the contractee. While I'll make the payment, I'll deduct the TDS right now. Now tell me. When I'll deduct the TDS, the contractor needs a certificate. Ma'am, kindly tell. Yes, yes. Deductor said deduct. No confusion. No confusion. I have how to find. No confusion. I have in how to find TDS. Okay, perfect, perfect, Mustafa. And deductor is contractee. Yes, perfect. Deductor is deductor. Aha, I wrote it. Deductee. Beta, it need to be the contractor is the person. Contractee will deduct the TDS. Now we'll write it deductor. Deductor of TDS is contractee. Perfect, perfect. Deductor, yes, yes, Navneet, perfect. My mistake, Hana. Deductor of TDS is contractee, and here it is deductee. Perfect, perfect. Now tell me, now tell me. Let me explain to you. I have deducted TDS for you people. Now you asked me, ma'am, kindly provide me a certificate that how much TDS did you deducted on my behalf? I said rupees 1 lakh I deducted on your behalf, and you asked me for the certificate. But under GST, everything is online. Now tell me, will I give a manual certificate or an electronic certificate will be auto populated with you people? First, you understand, and then we'll read it. If there would have been a choice of manual accounting, manual process, then we would have given you the certificate. Under GST, everything is online. That means I'll provide you with a certificate, but the certificate will not be manual from my side. Rather, it will be auto populated at your end. Yes. First, understood now? Now we'll read it. See, TDS certificate. TDS certificate is required to be issued by the deductor, the person who's deducting the tax in the prescribed form to the deductee. And the form is GSTR 7A. What is the form? It is GSTR 7A, the supplier from whom the payment of TDS is deducted. The content of Form GSTR 7A TDS certificate are given below. Now, first of all, understand and then I'll proceed. I have deducted your TDS. You want to know how much TDS did Map deducted. In that case, I'll give you a certificate. Usually, in the older periods when the GST was not there, it was a manual certificate. But after coming GST automated, that is online, now that certificate comes to you auto populated under GSTR 7A. Yes, yes, Sayed, it's mandatory to be issued. Otherwise, you will have penalties. Now, the certificate will contain what are the content? TDS certificate number, then GSTN of the deductor, name of the deductor. नवनीत जीएसटी टीडीएस का रिफंड बैंक अकाउंट में आएगा like income tax TDS. Not, it is not exactly refund provision are not there at inter level, but still I have covered a bit of. Then while it will come, I'll explain you. I have covered, I have made it there, right? Now, so point is what will be there in GSTR 7A? Yes, perfect, Said. It will be settled with GST liability. TDS certificate number, GSTN of deductor, name of the deductor, then GSTN of the deductee. Both of us GSTN, the legal name of the deductee and the trade name, if any. Do you people know the basic difference between the legal name and the trade name? My question to you, see, I have given you the example, and then we'll do an example which will be given from your side. Do you people? No, no. Beta, it is automatically auto-populated. When I file my return, I tell how much TDS I deducted, and I'll give you your GSTN number, whomsoever I have deducted TDS, and this information will be auto-populated at your end under GSTR 7A, right? Aditya, did you get it? See, I deducted the TDS now. I'll file GSTR 7 and I'll give your information, and automatically it will be at your portal under GSTR 7A that Pile ma'am have deducted such and such amount of TDS on your behalf. Did you got it, Aditya? See, I'm waiting, Aditya, so that I can. And for others, I've given you ample of time to make what is legal name and what is trade name. Now I'll tell you what is. Yes, Kuldeep, perfect answer. See, First of all, legal name. Usually, company have a big name, right? For example, Walmart Inc. Incorporated. That's the legal name of the entity, but we don't call it Walmart Incorporated. Rather, we call it Walmart. So that is the trade name. Trade name is a business name. It's a name which, in a common parlance, for advertisement purposes, we use. Did you people understood what is the difference between the legal name and trade name? Perfect. Can we give some example? You people give me example. See, it is visible on our screen. See, I've given you such a big hint. Yes, very good. Reliance Limited, we call it Geo. Okay, Mustafa, can I ask everyone? Can anybody tell me what is the full form of Geo? Can anybody tell me what is the full form of Geo? Please don't see on Google, huh? That will be a cheating. Be honest to yourself. It's a mirror image of oil. It's a just see. It's a mirror image of oil. Yes, it's a mirror image of oil, right? Because oil was the main business which succeeded with Mr. Ambani. So he named his Geo on the mirror image of oil. So people got it? See, it was a question. It was just yes. Uh, Trade name Reliance. Yes, Navneet, perfect. So, did you people have both the idea about the legal name and the trade name? Legal name is the complete name. For example, Indian Institute of Chartered Accountancy of India is what? Legal name or a trade name? ICAI. So, you got it now? And in business parlance, yes. And in business parlance, we call it ICI. So, that's a trade name, right? Got it? Shall I proceed further now? Right. Now, the tax period. Perfect, perfect. The tax period in which tax deducted and accounted for in GSTR 7. See, I told you now, whenever ma'am TDS kahan jata hai? No, beta, it's not in e-credit ledger. We'll be coming on that point. It will be in cash ledger. It will be given under cash ledger, right? But we'll be covering it, right? But okay, now tell me the another point. See, I told you now, when I'll deduct the TDS, I'll file GSTR 7. And once I file GSTR 7, you will have an auto population of GSTR 7A, which will be depicting the data that Pile ma'am have deducted so and so amount of TDS. Did you people understood? Understood? Perfect. Now, we have details of supplies, of course, detail of supply and amount of tax deducted. What is the amount of tax deducted? Now, till here, it is very much clear. Yes, Navneet. I have a question from Navneet. So we can make payment of any liability. Yes. So Navneet, can I frame it in a better manner? You can make a payment of minor head also and major head also. Yes, Ashlesha, you everyone knows about no minor head and major head. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's a question. Harivansh, usually taxes are divided into minor and major head. Minor head can only be paid through cash ledgers, whereas the major head could be used with credit ledger, can be adjusted from credit ledger also. So we'll have that chapter, then you'll be understanding it more better, right? So then non-remittance by the deductor. I had somebody who asked me, first of all, tell me who asked me. Somebody asked me, ma'am, if I don't deposit TDS, then CGST. Yes, yes. If I don't deposit TDS, then what will happen? See, I told now there are penalties applicable. So we'll do it. Okay, the point is I'm a DDO. I deducted the TDS, but I did not deposit it with the government. Then what are the liabilities? If the deduction has not remitted the amount to deducted as TDS to the government within the prescribed time limit, I have written 10th of the succeeding month. He's liable to pay penal interest under section 15 at the rate 18%. I know you might people not be remembering the section. We have a penal interest under section 50 in our course, and which says you'll be liable as a penal interest of 18%. In addition, the amount of tax deducted. So Whatever TDS I have deducted, see, and did you? I did not deposited the fund to the government. No. Now, while I'll pay it, I'll have penalty under section 50 at the rate 18% on amount of TDS plus I have to deposit the TDS also. This is the total amount which I will pay. Did you people understood? TDS can be paid using ITC. No beta, TDS has to be paid through cash ledger. Right? Perfect. Now, reflection of amount of TDS. Again, see, you people are asking me beforehand and I'm happy with it, right? Somebody asked me, just 5 minutes ago, ma'am, where the amount of TDS is depicted. So we have the amount of tax deducted is reflected in electronic cash ledger of the deductee. Perfect. Then the return filed by the deductor under section 39(3) is GSTR 7. The deductee can claim credit of tax deducted in his electronic cash ledger. This provision enables. Okay, let me ask you people the last paragraph. But first of all, please remember, I'll file GSTR 7. I'll give the data of the TDS deducted by me and I'll give your information, your GST. And on automatically, the GSTR 7A will be auto-populated at your end and you will be getting the TDS deducted from my behalf in your e-cash ledger. Did you people understood? Yes, Navneet, perfect. Three, right? Okay, now tell me why it has been done with so auto population that while I'll file GSTR 7, you will have a auto population of GSTR 7A. Now tell me, what do you feel? Why this was done? Perfect, Navneet. Perfect. More of everyone. I need an answer. Anil, I was waiting for you. You joined late, Hannah. But I'll give you the answer of this also. See, it is just we do not want any kind of discrepancies, no mismatch, no fraud. So it has been made automated. Once I give your information, it will be at your end, which could be tallied along. The live data is also available with the government. Government know what is the amount of contract done between a DDO and the supplier. Did you people understood why this has been done? Did you people understood? Now, this is the reason. See, this provision enables the government to cross check whether the amount deducted by the deductor is correct and that there is no mismatch between the amount reflected in the electronic cash ledger and the amount shown in the return filed by the deductor. Did you people understood? See, government want online information, real time information. So I also know what I have filed. My supplier also know that how much TDS is deducted. Is this correct or not? And the government also have the entire information. Now, determination of amount of default. Perfect. Now, any default in determining the amount under section 51 shall be made in the manner specified under section 73, 74, 74A, as the case may be. In the last class also we had these sections. What are these sections? Tell me. I said don't learn. They'll be dealt at final. Do you people remember? We did it in the last class also. Yes, these are penalty sections 73, 74, 74A. So if you are doing any default while deducting the TDS as per the provision, you will be applicable under section 73, 74, 74A. Perfect, perfect. Now, refund. See, I had a question on this also. My class is like I have not yet, but these people asked, so I'm very happy. The deductor or the deductor can claim the refund of excess deduction or enormous deduction. The provision of section 54 relating to the refund would apply in such cases. Yes. Consequences of fraud. Very good, Anil. That was section 73, 74, 74A. Perfect. Now, Navneet, is applicable for the whole GST chapter? Best answer one can learn. Yes, 73, 74, 74A is applicable in the whole GST, CGST chapters. Now, the point is, if you need the refund of TDS, then the provision of section 54 will be applicable, but the best part, they are not in our syllabus, so we need not to learn them. Everyone understood till here? Can I ask questions? Perfect. You people need to answer. Okay, though we'll do it in the last, but I know you people are able to do it. Please, while doing the answer, don't see question. Please don't. I don't have question. I need to write it. Okay, I'll write it there. I actually typed those questions to you. Let me come to the slide. There. You people done. You people need to give me the answer. First question. Question number 1. Municipality gave contract to a contractor for rupees 5 lakh, inclusive of 12% GST. Please read what I am asking. What is the amount that contractor will get from municipality? Now, tell me the answer. Take your calculator, solve it, and give me the answer. Take your calculator, solve it, and give me the answer. See, read it what I have asked you. I have option number A, 408333. I need more of answers. Today we have ample of questions. See, we have different answer. 446429. See, we have one more answer. 535771. I need more. Then I'll solve it, though I don't have calculators. See, you people are giving me so many answers now. Now I am for the next one, 353. Baba, there are so many, so many. Then we have, okay, so even my MCQs options are now wasted. Now I'll tell you. Now I'll tell you how to calculate accordingly. I don't have a calculator, so you people do it on my behalf, right? See, how much I have to pay you? 5 lakh rupees, right? But the point is, since the value is inclusive of 12% GST, we need to calculate the value excluding GST. Tell me how much is this? I don't have a calculator. You people will tell me. 491072. See, 491072. Perfect. This is the value which is without GST. Now, the TDS will be deducted at the rate 2%. The answer is 8928. The answer is 8928. That I won't give you. Now you people remember. See, I need to give you 5 lakh rupees. This is inclusive of GST, but I'll deduct 8928 as TDS. Now tell me the answer. Very good, Anil. Now tell me the answer. What is the payment which I'll make to the contractor? Can anybody tell me, please? Very good. 446429. Did you people understood? Perfect. Did you people understood? This is the amount I'll pay to the contractor. Right? 491072. Yes. I need to repeat. Okay, I'll tell. See, I said I gave you a payment of 5 lakh rupees, which is inclusive of GST. If it is inclusive of GST, I'm not getting. Okay. How much is the GST rate, Shamli? Please take your calculator and revise. See, 5 lakh is inclusive of GST. So do it without GST because TDS is never applicable on, it is 100. Yes, Ashlesha. See, TDS is never applicable on GST element. So do it like this. 5 lakh is 112. Then what is 100? So this is the actual value. Value of taxable supply. Did you people understood? The answer is, Mustafa, you're in last answer. Okay, see, you are, do you people need me to calculate? Please don't do it like this, bhai. I don't have a calculator. I thought you people, is this right? 491072 is not right? Do I need to sit with a calculator? No, wrong. Everyone is saying wrong. Why wrong? 5 lakh. Everyone, let me also do it. 5 lakh. It's coming. Now tell me, is this? Tell me this. 446429. Perfect. Perfect. 446429. Perfect. Now tell me. Now the thing is, this is okay. We have TDS. We need to correct this also. So 446429. 2% will be the TDS. What is the 2%? Can anybody tell me? Is this 8928.57? Is this correct? Perfect. This is the TDS. Now the point is, while I'll make the payment of 5 lakh, I'll deduct 8928.57. What will be the answer? Is this 437? What is the answer? I'll do it. 5 lakh. It is 491071. Now perfect. Everyone got it. Everyone got it. Perfect. 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 Now, shall we? Very good. Very good. Very good. Right? So now, always remember, bacha, what? Yes, Ashlesha, I proved last answer. Yes. Now the point is, always remember, what are they asking? Are they asking you the amount of TDS? Then the answer is just different. And if they are asking you what is the payment to be made to the contractor, then the answer is different. Did you people understood the logic behind? Perfect. Now we'll do registration as TDS deductor. Okay, bhai, we'll do the registration. Any person required to deduct tax in accordance with the provision of Section 51 shall electronically submit a registration application. Perfect, Kuldeep, perfect. Registration application in the prescribed form, and the form is GST REG 07 through a common portal. The proper officer shall, after due verification, grant a registration in GST REG 06 within 3 working days from the date of the application. Usually, here 10 number is submitted for getting registration, or some cases PEN number. Now tell me, first of all, if I need to deduct TDS, I have to get myself registered. Then only I can deduct the TDS. And once I'll file a registration for TDS, if my application is complete in all respect, within how many days will I get the registration done? Perfect, Navneet. Yes, within 3 days. Within 3 days. I know, Urmila, that is by mistake you written it. Yes, within 3 days, I will get the registration certificate done. Within 3 working days. Very good, Prerna. See, everyone, please remember what are these 3 working days, right? We need to consider 3 working days. Now, also, on request upon an inquiry pursuant to any other proceeding under the Act, if the proper officer is satisfied that the person is no longer liable to deduct tax at source under Section 51, the said officer may cancel the said registration. The only thing you need to remember is proper officer, right? If proper officer is in the view that you are not required to deduct TDS anymore, then he can cancel your registration. So did you people understood this slide? A easy one, not a typical one. You'll get a registration in 3 working days. And if you are no further required to deduct TDS, then the proper officer can cancel your registration. So simple, very simple. Now, that's an illustration for you. People need to answer me. Supplier makes a supply worth 20 lakh to a recipient and the GST rate is 18% required to be paid. The recipient, while making the payment of 20 lakh to the supplier, shall deduct 1% CGST and yes, 1%, we are 40% as TDS. The value, see, these people have given an answer also. So the question is, supplier make a supply worth rupees 20 lakh to a recipient and the GST at the rate 18% is required to be paid. The recipient, while making the payment of 20 lakh to the supplier, shall deduct 1% CGST and 1% SGST. That is 40,000 as TDS. The value of TDS purpose shall not include 18% GST. The TDS so deducted shall be deposited on the account of government by the 10th of the succeeding month. Did everyone understood? Navneet, not yet. Yes, understood now. It is very easy. We did a bit typical one, right? Yes, now the TDS so deposited in the government account shall be reflected in the electronic cash ledger of the supplier, that is the deductee, who would be able to use the same for payment of taxes. Any other amount? Can anybody tell me? Any other amount is what? Major head or a minor head? Navneet, it is exclusive, beta. है ना? Tell me. It is a minor head? Yes, it is a minor head. है ना? It's a minor head. Whereas for the payment of tax is a major head. Right? Everyone got it? Huh. Everyone got it? Shall we proceed further? Perfect. No TDS in following cases. Very important. Okay? No TDS in following cases. Where the location of the supplier and the place of supply is in a state and a union territory, which is different from the state or union territory of a registration of the recipient. There will be no TDS. You won't get it like this until unless I make an example. Let's take an example. Location of supplier. I'll make it big so that, and I'll make it somewhere here. Right? So this is location of supplier. Then again, next, place of supply. You people need to answer. You people. Location of supplier, state A. And place of supply, state A. Interstate or intrastate? You people give me answer. Location of supplier, yes, intra. Tell me, TDS applicable or not? TDS applicable or not? Right? Yes, yes, it will be applicable at the rate 2%, which will be 1 plus 1, right? Of course, Navneet, we'll assume everything is there. The value of taxable supply exceed 2,50,000 rupees. The transaction, that is the payment people, is a DDO. We'll take it everything. Okay, it will be applicable now. Read. And if you are unable to understand, do tell me. I'll explain you again and again. Now, see, first point. Supplier and the place of supply and the recipient are in the same state. That means the place of supply and the recipient, both of our means I have given you the services or the goods and you are also there in the same state. Now tell me, it would be our interstate supply and the TDS shall be deducted. It would be possible for the supplier to take credit of TDS in his electronic cash ledger. Read it and tell me, first of all, will the supplier be able to take the credit of TDS? The supplier will be able to take the credit of TDS easily, no issues. Cash ledger, yes, perfect. Now, perfect. You people are able to. So, did you people understood the A point? Did you people understood the A point? Shall I change the situation? Okay, now we'll change the situation. He is in state B. Now tell me, it's interstate supply or intrastate supply? Yes, it is interstate supply. And now 2% IGST will be applicable. Now tell me, then yes, it will be. Now tell me, will the TDS deducted? Everything. I am saying everything, the provisions are applicable. Yes, it will be applicable. See, again, read it. Supplier as well as the place of supply are in different state. In this case, integrated tax would be levied. TDS to be deducted would be TDS integrated tax, and it would be possible for the supplier, that is the deductee, to take the credit of TDS in electronic cash ledger. Did you people understood both the situations? Did you people understood both the situation? Perfect. Now tell me situation number 3. Now tell me the situation number 3. I don't know what kind of diagrams have been there, though I tried to make it very good. Okay, so it is the supplier. Supplier. It is the place of supply, and we'll assume it state A. I'll change the state A and state A, but registration of recipient in state B. Now think. Mustafa, I was trying to make it very good, but it Hannah, now tell me what will happen. See, when the TDS will apply, it will be intrastate or interstate. Think about. Yes, Mustafa, perfect. Perfect. Now tell me, when the TDS will apply, it will be intra, because the location of the supplier and the place of supply are in the same state. But the point is, registration of the recipient is in state B. The registration of the recipient in state B. Now the thing is how the state B will get the credit of TDS deducted. It won't be enough. Yes. In order to get the credit, IGST has to be applicable. Now tell me, will the TDS apply or not? Practically he won't be able to take the credit. So the TDS provision will not apply. Did you people understood? Can I read the third point? Again, Navneet, I'll first read it and I'll explain it again. See, remember the diagram, the classic example diagram we have? Okay, we'll do it, Kuldeep. We'll do it again. First of all, we'll read it. See, the supplier as well as the place of supply are in state A. Tell me one thing. Are we not satisfying both the situation? The supplier and the place of supply are in state A. Tell me. We are satisfying both the situation? If you people have a pen and a register, make it. It will become easy, right? Now the thing is, when the bill will be issued, it will be a intrastate supply. Tell me, is that correct? When the bill will be issued, it will be a intrastate supply. Right? Okay, perfect. Now the thing is, and the recipient is located in the state B. Now see, yes, kind of, yes, Anil. And the recipient is located in state B. That means if recipient want to claim the credit, he is unable to get the credit because the states are changed. Now think, if the recipient who is in state B want to get the credit in e-cash ledger, he won't be able to get it because the states are changed. If interstate would have been there, then the IGST would have been applicable and the credit would have been given. But the point is here, it is CGST and SGST. Now did you people understood? That's why we don't apply. That's why we don't apply TDS provision in such a situation, right? Right now, see, the supply would be intrastate supply and the central tax and the state tax would be levied. But of course, in such case, transfer of TDS, that is central tax and state tax of state B, to the cash ledger of the supplier would be difficult. This is what we are talking about. So in such case, TDS would not be deducted. So yes, then we'll see it will be IGST now, we'll provide it. See, we have question there in below that. Now, thus, when both the supplier as well as the place of supply are different from that of recipient, no tax deduction at source to be made, right? Yes, Mustafa, it's kind of bill to ship to model, right? Now, though you should not see the answers, but it is okay. I think be honest to yourself, ignore the yes or no, rest we'll do it. Now tell me the answer. See, I'm the supplier, take it like this. I'm the supplier, I'm the state A. You, the place of supply, I'm giving the services also in state A. And all my classes also in state A. TDS applicable, yes or no? You people are seeing the answer also. Yes, it is applicable. Perfect. Our first example, then location of the supplier. I am in state A. The place of supply is also in state A, but the registration of the recipient in state B. Now there is the whole question. Then the TDS will not be applicable. The last third provision. Now, see. Location of the supplier, state A. The place of supply, state B. And the registration of the recipient is also in state B. Yes, because it will be an interstate supply. No issues, right? Again, location, I am in Union Territory 1, you people are UT1, the place of registration of recipient UT1, yes. Then I am in UT1, you people are in UT2, and the place of supply is also in UT2. Yes, it will be applicable. Last, I am in UT1, I gave you the services or the good in UT1, but your registration is in UT2. Tell me. No. Perfect. Perfect. You people got it. Perfect. Right? Applicability of TDS. Ma'am, be same. Yes, Navneet. बिल्कुल. है ना? Now, you people need to fill this last वो. ठीक है? Supplier, that is me. Place of supply and the recipient in the same state. Yes, it is intra and TDS will be deducted. Supplier and the place of supply in different state, inter and TDS to be deducted. Now, supplier and the place of supply in the same state and the recipient located in the another state. Now tell me, TDS deducted or not deducted? No, TDS not to be deducted. Got it? Not to be deducted. Perfect, perfect. Now, this is, we've completed TDS. First of all, we'll revise section. Who will mention me the section? See, we've completed. Yes, 51, everyone. So good, so good. Perfect. Now, that's a summary recap. We'll complete it. Very good, very good. See, person liable to deduct tax at source. Who are? Those are DDOs. We all know. Central state government, local authority, government agencies, and notified person. Perfect. Then, threshold limit. 2.5 lakh exceed hona chahiye, and in that value the taxes will not be included. Rate of CGST, it is 1, but if it would have been IGST, it would have been 2%. Then no TDS, where the location of the supplier and the place of supply is different from the state of registration of recipient. No TDS, right? Can I say one thing more? Can I say one thing? In Ministry of Defense, tell me, is the TDS applicable? Exempt. Okay. Can I ask you one more? PSU to PSU. TDS applicable? No. DDO to DDO. TDS applicable? No. See, these are the whole exception to TDS. Very good. And due date to pay 10th of the next succeeding month. Everyone got TDS? Everyone got it? Right. So this is the whole summary. I told you now, we'll take more of time in TDS. Now we'll have small. Do you people want me to give you break? Though I don't want to give you. And thank you, Anil. Your suggestion to me for the cuff worked. And it's perfect. 10th of next month. Navneet, what do you want me to give? Applicable hoga as per CGST, Ashlesha, only 5 minutes, right? The break is only for 5 minutes, not more than that. And it is right now 7:14. By 20, we'll resume the class. And those who are there in the class can ask me question. I'll ask me any question. I'll give you the answers. Navneet, don't take it like a contract. The point is when I give you a work, it's a kind of contract only, na? To either supply goods, either supply service, either supply both. You know? Are you getting especially? I'm understanding little. After your great explanation, wow, that's a compliment to me. Yeah, multiple cases. Okay. WhatsApp group link, please. Radhi, technical team, are you there? Can you hear me? Technical team, students are asking for WhatsApp group link. Radhi, nobody is listening to me. It's you and me, matlab, students and me there in the class. Soon they'll revert. We'll wait. Or I'll message. Just give me a sec. I have messaged. Ma'am, very disappointed because I didn't at tax and voice class live attend. You missed it. What is the strategy of GST? Yes, I have a strategy. Usually, when I take GST sessions, I asked student to divide it into three categories. Simple. The first category, the major portion which is covered under GST, the in point of examination. Second, somewhat in middle, and the third, which is you have a random question asked. That is the strategy. Oh, you do voice starting now. I am understanding. Yes, you joined late now. The same way, Praveen, I like studying. For me, exams are like, they are never phobia to me. So I never take it like a burden. I need to clear it. That is what thought process I have. If I take it burden, then I won't like it. While teaching you people also, I do the same thing. I make it very interesting, giving you some kind of like ek ka do. So 51 ka do is 2% of the rate. So this is how. Stuck to ICI, the most important thing. GST is very scoring. Shall we come back? Yes, Nagaraja. Perfectly. I did VAT, service tax. That was what there in my course. Urmila, that's a compliment for me. I'm best for GST lectures. Thank you. I think I got all the great faculties. Yes. We all work hard just to let you people understand. I know it's online, so we make it interactive. So it's a combined effort. Shall we start? See, I need to cover it. We have so many examples. Flipkart, Swiggy won't be able to take it now. I don't want to wind it up just reading it. Shall we? Hannah, because I want you to give more of informations. Okay. Okay. Overview of TCS. Okay. Who'll write me the section? What is the section of TCS? Perfect. You people remember. 52. Usually what we used to say, remember, and then change it a bit. It was ek ka do ka ek. See, I'll tell you what we used to say. 51 ka do or 52 ka ek. But recent amendment, the 1% has been reduced to 0.5%. But you'll remember now, what is the rate of TCS? It is 0.5%. Did everyone remember? Will remember? What is the rate of TCS? It is 0.5%. Usually it was 1, but amendment was made and it was to be done as 0.5%. Now we'll read it and then I'll make a diagram for you people. Okay. TCS refer to the tax which is collected by e-commerce operator. First and yes. No, Tanu, it's 0.25 for CGST and 0.25 for SGST. Tanu got it? Right? Okay. Now, when a supplier supply taxable goods or service through the portal of e-commerce operator. Now again, see what is written. You'll get it self-understood. That means no TCS on exempted goods and services, right? Now the thing is, and the payment for the supply and the payment for the supply is collected by the said electronic commerce operator. First of all, I'll explain you and then we'll go ahead. We'll take any example of I'll just write eco. I'm not going with any right. Yes. Anil, TCS section 52 under GST is exclusively for e-commerce operator. Okay. Extra lagega. Navneet, I'll explain. This is not a right thing you are writing, but I am excusing because I have not yet explained. Let me explain and then rewrite your sentence, right? Now, just imagine. See, I'm a supplier. I'm supplying my goods or service through eco to the public, right? The public will pay me for the goods or service which they order through my website. I'll pay the supplier. Tell me, first of all, you understood this? I'll tell you everything about it. First of all, did you people understood? The people will pay me, I'm the eco, and I will pay you the supplies, the same thing. While I'll pay you, I will deduct TCS at the rate 0.5% and the balance will be paid to you people. Did you people understood? Right? But the question is, please understand, public make a direct payment to the supplier. Is our above equation completed in the last equation also? Think about. Public made a direct payment to the supplier. So, is the payment being collected by the e-commerce operator? No. No TCS. Did you people understood? No TCS. Next. Eco is not the agent of supplier. Please understand. If Eco is the agent of the supplier, then no TCS. That means what it is. Supplier is a principal and Eco is also a principal. Both of them are working principal to principal basis. Did you people understood? Never write Eco is working like an agent. If Eco is working like an agent, he cannot deduct TCS. Did you people understood? I want a perfect answer in the answer book. Eco is not working like an agent of the supplier. No, not at all. If it is working like an agent, then no TCS. That means Eco is also a principal and the supplier is also a principal. Both are working as principal to principal basis. Did you people understood? Yes or no? Perfect. Right? Perfect. Okay, next. Understand. When understanding, both are suppliers, mean supplier. Yes, Mustafa. Perfect. Another understanding. Eco is of any, say, I don't want to mention X Limited, and it is selling their own product manufactured by X Limited. Now tell me, the public paid the payment. Will the TCS applicable? Give me the answer. I'm X Limited. I'm selling my own product. Will the TCS applicable to me? Ashlesha, tell me where it is principal to principal. Where two people are involved. Tell me. See, I'm giving you so many of hint. No two people are involved. They people are one and the same people now. So, no TCS. Did you people understood? No TCS. Yes. I can't say Mustafa, yes, but you can understand so many websites, so many e-commerce operator are selling their own product also. In that case, yes, in that case, the TCS will not be applicable. But if the e-commerce platform is used by the other supplier to display their good and let them sell in the retail market in the public, then yes, the public will make a payment to the e-commerce operator and e-commerce operator will deduct the TDS. Yes, perfect. Did everyone understood? Yes, Navneet. Perfect answers you are giving. Shall I read it now? Yes. Aditya, perfect answer. Shall I read now? Yes. Yes, Mustafa. Perfect. Now, understand. Electronic commerce operator means, okay, what do we, it means any person, any who owns, who operate and who manage digital electronic facility platform for electronic commerce. See what it says, who owns, who operate and who manage. If it is a MCQ, are you people give a right, are you people able to give me a right answer? I'm not asking whether TCS is applicable or not. I'm asking who is ECO. ECO is the person who owns a electronic platform, who operate it and who manage it. Understood? There are three words associated with ECO. Owns, I'm the owner, I operate it and I manage it. Right? Now, then we have overview of TCS, who is liable to collect TCS. Ma'am, it will be double burden on e-commerce operator. No, beta. Anil, it's not a double burden. Rather, I'll say government have a real-time information of every supplier who is supplying the good through e-commerce operator. Is there, what is their actual turnover? So it's not the double burden, right? No, Anil, the next thing. If specific e-commerce operator are liable to pay RCN, then TCS is not applicable. Anil? Yes. Ma'am, no TDS is applicable in eco. Only TCS. Yes. Sadhya, perfect answer. No TDS is applicable in case of e-commerce operator. It is only TCS. Shall I read it now? Everyone got their answers? Anil got it where it is RCM, then no TCS. Yes. Now, every electronic commerce operator, eco, not being an agent. Now, tell me first of all, did you people understood this word? I need this to be mentioned in your answer sheet. Not being an agent has been mandated to collect tax at source on the net value of taxable supplies, supply net of return, if any, made through it by supplier, where the eco collect the consideration on behalf of the supplier of such supply. The only thing which you won't understand, that I'll explain and then tell me, did you people understood? See, I'm the supplier. I supplied good worth rupees 5 lakh to eco and eco gave it to the public worth rupees 5 lakh. But anyhow, 1 lakh worth sales return. Now tell me, TCS will be applicable at what value? 5 lakh or 4 lakh? Read the paragraph and tell me the answer. The TCS will be applicable on which value? 1 lakh or 4 lakh? Perfect, 4 lakh. It will be applicable on 4 lakh. Now read it again. Now you understand the whole concept behind. Perfect, Tanu. See, every electronic commerce operator, not being an agent, has been mandated. It is compulsory, irrespective of value of supply. Even if it would have been 50 rupees, now TCS would have been deducted to collect tax at source on the net value of taxable supply. Net value means supply, net of return, if any, made through it by the supplier, where the eco collect the consideration on behalf of supplies for such supplies. Did you people understood the paragraph? See, I have made it very clear. If the person, the public is paying directly to the supplier, no TCS. It is very important that the public pays to me and I will pay it to the supplier. How to describe whether e-commerce operator is an agent or not? Anil, at your level, it is not that important. Just remember, the eco is not an agent. The supplier and the eco are working on principal to principal basis, public and said to and paid to the supplier. Ashlesha, we'll correct it. Tell me, everyone, is this statement correct? TCS collected from public and paid to the supplier. Is this correct? Think about, is this right? TCS collected, read, I'm writing, collected from public and paid to supplier. Now tell me, is this statement correct? Perfect, Kuldeep. Perfect. No, no, no. It is paid to the government. It is paid to the government. If I have deducted the TCS, I can't give it to the supplier. I have deducted, I'll pay it to the government. Okay, Ashlesha, understood now? Perfect. Now we'll read it. Net value of taxable supply, you know it very well now. Aggregate value of taxable supply of goods or service, that is whatever I have been giving. Taxable supply return to the suppliers. Whatever return is there, minus it. Other than notified service under section 9(5) by all registered persons supplied through operator. The service which are supplied under 9(5), you would have done in reverse charge mechanism, section charge in fact. Do you people remember section 9? We did not 9(5), urban clap. We had so many of example. Hana? Yes, on those TCS are not applicable because in that cases RCM are applicable. Then we have rate of TCS. Rate of TCS, 0.25% of the net value of intrastate supply and 0.5% of the net value of the interstate taxable supply. Illustration. Suppose a certain product is sold for rupees 1120, 1120, inclusive of GST 12%, through an operator by a supplier. The operator would collect 0.5% of the net value of 1,000, that is 5 rupees, in case of intrastate supply. Very easy for you people. See, what I collected, 1120. And 12% is the GST rate. That means this is 112. What will be 100? Rupees 1,000. And 0.5% will be 5 rupees. That is the TCS under section 52. Did you people understood? Did you people understood? Again, on the GST element, TCS is not applicable. Everyone got it? Perfect. Shall I proceed further? Done. Done. Applicability of major. Be honest to yourself. Don't see the answers, right? I have explained it. Give the answer yourself. Collected from recipient. No, no, Navneet. The amount which will be collected from the recipient will be this. This 11120, because you will get the credit of rupees 5 now. Why are you charging it on the public? Navneet got the answer. What the public will pay me up? 1120. Navneet got the answer? Done. Okay, now tell me. Major type of e-commerce operator. Selling own product through own website. Tell me, will the TCS applicable? Selling own product through, no. Very good. See, the TCS provisions are not applicable. You people get it right. Now, selling brought out product through own website under own billing. Now tell me, will the TCS applicable? Own billing? No, it is not principal to principal basis. See, TCS provision are not applicable because you people become the owner. And what is the definition of agent? Can bill on its own behalf also. See, you got the answer. Now, mere facilitating the transaction between the customer and the supplier. Operator do not own the good. Billing directly by the seller to customer, consideration collected by the operator and then paid to the supplier. Tell me, all the criteria of principal to principal basis is completed. And yes, TCS provisions are applicable. Did everyone got it? Yes, perfect. And the operator shall deduct TCS while making payment to the other suppliers, right? Everyone got it? Easy, right? Now, next. Deposit of TCS to by eco to government. The TCS collected by the eco has to be remitted to the government. Means agent will collect TCS. Navneet, what are you writing? Tell me. Agent, there is no agent now. TCS is not, sorry, eco is not the agent. Ah, Ashlesha, that's what I'm saying. Eco is not an agent. It is eco will collect the TCS and deposit it to the government. Billing by supplier to customer. Billing, yes, perfect, Kuldeep. TCS applicable. Perfect, perfect. That is the whole case with. Now we'll do it. See, I have deducted the TCS, I'll pay it to the government, and the same thing within 10 days after the end of the month in which the collection was made. So this is the same. Yes, yes, Navneet, perfect. If the TCS has been collected in the month of July, now you people tell me, if I have collected TCS in July, till what date I'll pay it to? 10th of August. Perfect, 10th of August. Mr. X, perfect, perfect. Mr. X is a supplier selling his own product through a website hosted by him. I'm not reading it now. Tell me yourself. My own product are sold through my own website, and the answer is no TCS under section 52. Right now, no TCS under section 52. Perfect. Now, type of supply. Now we'll see what kind of supply can be made through TCI Eco. So supply of goods through e-commerce operator and supply of service through e-commerce operator. Supply of goods are liable to TCS under section 52. But when we talk about services, we have two category. First category are notified service, and notified service are section 9(5), and in this case no TCS. Do you people remember? It usually comes under RCM. Right now, remember everyone? We have housekeeping services, we have Ola Uber services, those services on those TCS is not applicable. And other than notified, the TCS is applicable. Other than notified, TCS is applicable. Shall we proceed further? Right? Now, service notified under section 9(5) of CGST Act. So usually it's not there, but we'll do it. So, service by way of transportation of passenger by radio taxi, motor cab, maxi cab, motorcycle, or any other motor vehicle except omnibus. Why except omnibus? Because for omnibus we have point number 2. So, can anybody tell me? We can book a ride through bike, through which any app through which we can book a bike ride. For cars, you know all. Yes, exactly. Yes, see, I have written also Uber, Ola, Rapido, right? So this was the first provision under 9(5). Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, in the first one, it was written except omnibus. So we have a second point which is related to omnibus. And the point is service by way of transportation of passengers by omnibus, except where the person supplying such service through eco is a company. See, I've given you the hint also. You people can book a bus also, a omnibus through these e-commerce operator. For example, one of the app which we can use is a red bus, right? Through red bus, yes, very good. Also there. Okay, Aditya, I had no idea, but okay. In Uber bike ride also there. Okay. So if I am booking a omnibus, then also and through a e-commerce operator, then also TCS provision are not applicable. But if the omnibus is a company, Hana, then the TCS provision are applicable. See, except where the person supplying such service through eco is a company. If I make a MCQ, are you people able to write it? If I make a MCQ, right, I am A limited. See, I'll tell you, I'm A limited. I'm providing omnibus through a e-commerce operator. Is the TCS provision applicable? I'm A. Yes, yes, they are applicable. Perfect, perfect. Now the thing is service by way of providing accommodation in a hotel, inn, guest house, clubs, campsite, and other commercial places meant for residential and lodging purposes, except where a person supplying such service through electronic commerce operator is liable to get registration under Section 22 of CGST Act. Let me explain it. Example, Agoda, Make My Trip. We can book a hotel through it, yes or no? Airbnb? Yes, very good. Acha, let me. And don't be there searching it on the phone. Do you know about Airbnb is a short form? What is the full form of Airbnb? Yes, very good. What is the full form of Airbnb? Do you know it is airbed and bread. This is the full form of Airbnb. Air, bed, and bread. And there is a story behind. First time heard? Yes, Mustafa, perfect. Air, bed, and bread. If I completed my lecture within time, Hana, then I'll give you the story also. What is the whole story behind Airbnb, right? Navneet, it has a story. Okay, I'll wind it up in 2 minutes. There was some match going on of football in outside India, and that match went very late. So it is like late in the night, and the hotel accommodation were full. So one of the person who was there had a air bed. We used to have a air pillow in the flights and the trains, no, where we fill it up and we use it. So he had a air bed, and while coming, his family had packed the breakfast. So he shared a message in his group of people who were connected through iPhones, and asked anyone who want to share the breakfast and the bed can pin me up. And there were so many options, there were so many pin available to him for the sharing purposes. This was an idea which gave birth to Airbnb. Did you people understood? What is Airbnb all about? So usually it is airbed because he had an airbed and his family gave him the breakfast. So Navni, this is the true story I told you. Yes, yes, yes. Usually in Airbnb, morning breakfast is available to you, right? What is this? This is a website through which you can book a hotel, usually a kind of a house for you. If you more in number, like a family of mine, mama, papa, me, my kids, husband. So we usually it is something like this. Yeah, it's a rental services. Now we'll do it here. See, if I'm not registered under GST, then I'll see. I'm a hotel. I'm providing my services to through MMT. I'm not registered, then no TCS because RCM will apply. But if I'm registered due to turnover under Section 22, then the TCS provisions will apply. Did you people understood? Did you people understood? Yes. See, again, I'll read it. Service by way of providing accommodation in a hotel, inns or dharmshala, right? Guest house, club, campsite, and other commercial places meant for residential and lodging purposes, except where person supplying such service through electronic commerce operator is liable to be registered under Section 22, and 22 refers to registration on the basis of turnover. Next, service by way of housekeeping, such as plumbing, carpentering, except where the person supplying such service through electronic commerce operator is liable for registration under Section 22(1), like Urban Clap. Yes, Urban Company now. Yes, actually, it has been renamed to Urban Company. So if you have these kind of housekeeping services under through ECO, then also the TCS provision are not applicable. But the supplier is being registered under Section 22, then the TCS provision are applicable because it becomes principal to principal basis. Did you people understood? Got it? Right? Perfect. Now, supply of restaurant service other than service supplied by restaurant eating joint located at a specified premises. The same point, if I have a own a cloud kitchen and I'm supplying the food through Swiggy or Zomato, then yes, Swiggy and Zomato, then TCS provision are not applicable. Did you understood whole A, B, C, D, E? All the five provision of 9.5? Did you people understood all the five provision of 9.5? Shall we do it in a story form? Okay. Now listen the story. You'll understand it. 9.5. We all are bored. We all are bored. Want to go on a trip. See, I'll make you learn it. We want to go on a trip. So I called MMT. So I called MMT for a hotel booking. This is how we learn. Hannah will, yes, with the companies I will learn. Okay, okay. So we called MMT for hotel booking. Now to go to the hotel, I need car. So tell me one Uber. So I called up Uber to book a car. So I called up Uber to book a car. After that, for transportation purposes, I need food. So I called Swiggy to supply me with the food. Now, when I went hotel, I want to relax, so I need some kind of spa or thing. So I called Urban Company. Now tell me, what am I missing? See, this is how we need to learn. I am bored with my routine life. Yes, I am. But that is, we did it now. Hotel booking, Mustafa, we did it. What am I missing? See, I called MMT to get a hotel booking done. Then I called a car to take me to the hotel. Then I ordered the restaurant, the food. Harivansh, see, I ordered the food, and after that I had that hotel services to give me food. I'll give you what am I? Omnibus. Now you people remember what I missed. So now it is not me who is bored, my entire class is bored. So now we need to call what, a car or a omnibus? So you people get it. What are the 5 point available? Got it. This is the whole story behind. Learn it like this, right? Shall we proceed further? Perfect. Yes, Hannah. So this is how you need to learn things. Now we have registration. TCS not for this. Yes, Adil. TCS not for this. Perfect. Now we'll do it. Any person required to collect tax in accordance with the provision of Section 52 shall electronically submit a registration application in the prescribed form through the common portal. Here also the same. GSTREG07, same form, right? Then we have through the common portal, the proper officer shall, after due verification, grant the registration within 3 working days from the date of application. And your registration will be granted in GSTREG. Can anybody answer me? What is the registration form number? Yes, 06. Within 3 working days, you will be getting the registration. Perfect. Now, also, on request. Perfect, perfect. Upon the inquiry pursuant to any proceeding under the Act, if proper officer is satisfied that the person is no longer liable to deduct tax at source under Section 52, then the said officer may cancel the said registration. Almost the same of TCS and TDS. That if I'm no more liable to deduct TCS, yes, the proper officer can cancel my GSTR beta 8 होगा अभी we'll do it Navneet, we'll do it, right? So yes, proper officer can cancel my registration. Did you people get it? Normal registration, yes. है ना? Usually it is not the application who's going normal, the registration form is same. Yes. Now then we have filing of monthly and annual statement by ego. This is the most favorite topic, right? Now we'll read it. An electronic statement Form GSTR 8. Please remember that was GSTR 7. This is GST. Navneet, registration cancel भी हो सकता है? Yes, I'm no more liable to deduct TCS. Then my registration will be cancelled by the proper officer. Now, an electronic statement from GSTR 8 has to be filed by ECO containing the detail of the outward supply of goods and or service affected through it, including the supply returned through it and the amount collected by it as TCS during the month within 10 days after the end of each month in which the supplies are made. Okay. I'm the e-commerce operator. I'll file GSTR 8 where I'll show my outward supply. I'll less the return. I'll less the return, whatever return I got it, and then I'll deduct the TDS. TCS. Tell me one thing. Well, the TCS deducted on GST element also. Navneet, no need to do it. Not there, right? No, Hana. Annual statement is a different thing, Kuldeep. I'm just reading it. Abhi, it's not yet over, right? Yes, and whatever TCS I have deducted, I'll deposit it to the government of the next of the succeeding month. Now, the detail of tax collected at source furnished by e-commerce operator shall be made available electronically to each of the registered supplier on the common portal after filing of Form GSTR A for claiming the amount of tax collected in his electronic cash ledger after validation. Now tell me first, you will get it the automated return first, or I'll file my GSTR 8 first? Tell me one thing. You yourself answer. What will be there? You'll get your e-cash ledger updated by TCS automatically, or I have to file GSTR 8 first? I have to file GSTR 8 first. Once I'll upload your data, I'll upload the amount of TCS deducted. It will be automatically updated and it will be reflected in e-cash ledger. Perfect. Now, additionally, an eco is also mandated to file annual statement. This is very, very important. Every e-commerce operator is need to file an annual statement in GSTR 9B, right? On or before 31st day of December following the end of the financial year. See, this is my financial year. I'll take it as 25 and 26. This is my financial year and I'm a eco. I need to file an annual statement. Okay? On or before 31st December. In form number, who can write me the form number? GSTR, I was to say, yes, 9B. What is this for me? 9B. Yes. Yes, very good. 31st December of 2026. Perfect. Same in case recipient fails to file, ma'am, no. I have to ask them to update, right? Now, then we have the commissioner has been empowered to extend the due date of furnishing of monthly 9B ये से के लिए तो से सके तो नवनीत 9B सबके लिए ओके ओके यस बेटा एनुअल स्टेटमेंट is GSTR 9 na 9B is specifically for e-commerce operator. Then we have the commissioner have been empowered to extend the date of furnishing a monthly and annual statement by the person collecting tax at source. So here commissioner have in power, it can extend the date monthly also and your this annual state for the annual statement also. Did you people understood? Did you people understood? Right? Notice to the operator. Perfect. Notice to the operator seeking details. An officer not below the rank of deputy commissioner can issue a notice to an operator asking him to furnish detail related to the volume of the goods and service supplied, stock of good lying in the warehouse, go down, etc. We had a talk also. These e-commerce operators have a small warehouse at a nearby area in order to have a good logistic to supply you good services at a timely manner. So yes, dark stores, Mustafa, perfect. I was to say this word. So Deputy Commissioner have a right. He can ask you any information regarding to give you the information of your sales, your value of supply, where your goods are being stored. Then the operator is required to furnish such details within 15 working days. And in case the operator failed to furnish information, he will be liable to a penalty of rupees 25,000. If I make a MCQ on it, is this clear to you? If a deputy commissioner have asked you, or any officer not below the rank of deputy commissioner has asked you certain information, you have to reply within 15 days. Yes. And if the 15 days are not, oh matlab, if you do not reply in 15 days, then the penalty of rupees 25,000 will be applicable to you, right? Everyone got it? Okay, shall we proceed now? Significance of TCS. uh, Mustafa have asked me a question. Now just returns left. I think I have as knowledge as any GST. Wow, good one. You have good knowledge. That's we people have done a wonderful job then. Significance of TCS. Huh, bhai, which is the section? TCS. Yes, 52. Due dates are same. Now, person liable to collect tax at source, electronic commerce operator. Threshold limit, very important. I told also, there is no threshold limit. Even if the supply is of rupees 100, if it is liable to be TCS, then TCS will be deducted. Rate of collection, 0.5%. So it's, if it is case of CGST, 0.25%, and if it is case of SGST, 0.25%, right? Value of collection of tax at source, net value of taxable supply. And what is the meaning of net value? Who'll answer me? What is the value of? Yes, very good. Minus sales return. Very good. Acha, will the exclusive? Okay, I'll write. Exclusive of what will not be included in the value? What will not be included? Yes, GST element will not be included in the value. Perfect, perfect. Due date of payment of TCS to the government, 10th of the succeeding month. Everyone got it? If I am TCS deductor, what will I file? GSTR. If I am TCS deductor, what will I file? Yes. If I am TDS deductor, what will I file? 7. Perfect. I'll file GSTR 7. Perfect. Perfect. This is the answer. Now, these are the question. First, we'll answer this. Then I'll give you some more question, right? Okay. So, first of all, tell me, we've completed the chapter 51 and 52. Is this very much clear to you people? We've completed the chapter. And do my class get that WhatsApp link? Did, beta, did you get the WhatsApp link? No, you did not get the WhatsApp link. Let me ask. Uh, is technical support there? Mustafa, can we share it? Navneen, can we share it so that I can share it with everyone? Everyone is asking me for the WhatsApp link. So that I don't have phone. I am also helpless. Now, I've messaged also. So, okay, now we'll continue further. I have to give you questions also. To join Zoom meeting via WhatsApp. Said, okay, someone will share, ma'am. Yes. So, these questions are for you people. You need to answer me up. Take your time, and after that, we'll do practical questions, right? What is the rate of tax of what is the whether the rate of tax of 0.5% notified under section 52 is CGST or SGST or a combination of both CGST and SGST? You people give me answer. Point 5 is what? I got a link. Uh, let me. See, I have given you the link. No, no, it's not the link. Beta, let me give you that link. It's not, I could not copy paste. So, okay, we'll come to our answers only. I tried, but it is not yet. Okay. How to share? I don't know. Navneet, I'm also sharing, but yes, it is wrong. If it is point 0.5, this is GST. And if it is CGST and SGST, then it has to be 0.25 and 0.25, right? Shows payment of tax. Yes. Now, next question. Is every e-commerce operator to collect tax on behalf of actual supplier? Take your time and give me answer. Is every e-commerce in these cases TCS will not be applicable? Very good. See, I'm getting so answers. Very good. I'm so very happy. We have, when you are selling your own goods, TCS will not be applicable. Then, if you are notified supplier of service under 9(5), TCS will not be applicable. If RCM are done, TCS will not be applicable. Very good, Mustafa. If Airbnb or Ola, these are companies or they are following the criteria of becoming registered, then also the TCS provisions are not applicable. You people are able to answer. Third, state whether the provision pertaining to tax collected at source under Section 52 of CGST Act will be applicable if Fitan Limited sells watch on its own through its own website. Tell me. See, no, because when you are selling your own product through your own website, then TCS provisions are not applicable. Perfect. Now, state whether the provision pertaining to this is what we know. There is no onus of filing any monthly or annual return by ECO. Examine the technical veracity of the statement by explaining the relevant provision. Who will give me answer? I'm an e-commerce operator. I have no need to file a monthly statement or an annual statement. Is this correct? Wrong. Wrong. This is not correct. Tell me, what is the monthly statement which I need to file and what date? I'm an e-commerce operator. What is the monthly statement I need to file? And yes, I e-commerce operator has to file GSTR 8 and by the 10th of the next succeeding month. Very good. By the 10th of the and what is the annual statement number which I need to file and what is the date? Yes, I have to file 9B, beta 9B by 31st December. Yes. And commissioner if want can extend, but it is commissioner if want can extend the right. Next, state whether the provision pertaining to tax collected at source under section 52 of CGST Act will be applicable if ABC Limited, who is a dealer of Royal brand, sales watches through Flipkart, an electronic commerce operator. Tell me, will the provision of TCS apply? Yes, provision of TCS apply. Perfect. Perfect. The provision of TCS apply. So first of all, did you people got the answers? Now there comes the typical questions. Did you people got the answers? Take your register or take your pen and pencil in your hand and write with me. Right? You were writing it. Question number 1. I'm writing it for you. You need to give me answer. Take the calculator, pen, pencil, and do it. Supplier X makes a supply of rupees 11,800 and it's inclusive of GST, right? And I supplied it to municipality. Now the thing is, contract value for this was 15 lakh and rate of GST is 18%, right? Uh, Supplier and deductor in same state. Both are in same state. First of all, will TDS deducted? First question. Let me answer. Let me give the complete and net payment to be made to supplier. This is the whole question. Solve it and give me the answer. This is the whole question. Solve it and give me the answer. Though I have got the answers. Yes. Shall we? First question. Is the answer correct? Is the TDS applicable? First question. Is the TDS applicable? It is applicable. Yes. Now, second, give me answer. What is the amount to be paid to the supplier? It is, what is the amount to be paid? Can I say 11,800 minus 200? Something like this? What it comes? 1,800 will be there. Shall we solve it? 1,800 and 9,800. Yes. So it will be 11,600. Okay, let me do it. Let me do it for you. Chale, we'll do it. First of all, the payment is only of rupees 11,800. First question. Will the TDS apply to 2,50,000 rupees? Yes, because the contract value is of rupees 15 lakh. Yes, it will apply. The next question. 11,800 is inclusive of GST and the rate of GST is 100 it is 18%, right? Yes, perfect. So what is 100? It is 1,800. Perfect now. So this is value after GST. And how much is the value? How much is the value? Very good. 10,000. Now, next question. Rate of TDS. What is the value? I need my class to be attentive. What is the value? 2% I need to deduct TDS? Yes, perfectly. So, what is the net payment? Perfect. Net payment will be 11,800 minus 200. It will be 11,600. Everyone, did you people got it? Did you people got it? Next question. Perfect. 100%. Perfect. This I asked you actually in that first session only, na? So you people know the answer. Question number 2. Write down. Question number. Just give me, it missed. So we have question number 2. You need to suppose Z is a person registered under composition scheme, right? In scheme and makes taxable supply. 80,000, which include 80,000 for taxable supply and 20,000 for exempted supply. Supply, and the question is TDS applicable? Okay. Let me also read it once and then we'll do it. Supplier Y of Mumbai makes a taxable supply worth rupees 10,000 and exempted supply worth rupees 20,000 in an invoice. But it should be 80,000. It is matched now. है ना? Taxable supply worth rupees 80,000 and exempted supply worth rupees 20,000 in an invoice to Finance Ministry, and the contract was rupees 6 lakh, which include 2,60,000 for taxable supply and 3,40,000 for exempted supply, and the rate of GST is 18%, right? Government of India made a payment of rupees 1 lakh, which include 80,000 for taxable supply and 20,000 for exempted supply. Is TDS applicable? Now you people need to answer. Is TDS applicable? And if yes, what amount? If yes, what amount? This is the question to you. Very good, Adil. Everyone, solve it. If yes, what amount? My first question to you. My first question. My first question to you is the amount which you get 80,000 for taxable supply. Is this what you assumed, inclusive of GST or exclusive of GST? My first question to you. Okay, okay. That the whole thing is that only, na? Yes. Take it inclusive of GST. Perfect, perfect. Very good. You people are able to answer. Now tell me, I need to solve it for you, or you people are going to tell me the answer? Perfect. Perfect, everyone. I need to solve it for you, or you are giving me the answers. So answer number yes. A, TDS applicable. B, amount of TDS. Amount of TDS is? Please, anyone can write it. I'm not. It is, I got it 1356. Can I mention this? 1356. Perfect. Yes. So this is the amount of TDS. Perfect. Wow, Mustafa, very good. And okay, I'll answer the C. I need one more answer since I got the answer. Net amount payable to contractor. Very good. Very good. Net amount payable to contractor. What is the third answer? Adil, you're missing something. Better take care of. You're missing something. It's not the complete answer. Think about. Shamli, missing something. There are two supply. Missing now. Won't you take 20,000 more? Won't you pay this also? Tell me one thing. Why you're taking it? Yes, all kya? You can't take it now. You'll lose your 1 marks. The answer will be 98644. This is Mustafa asked me, though it's not there mentioned in the question. So when he asked me, I answered. Yes, 98644. We completed. These are the additional question which I had. I've given you also, just in order to have a complete grasp over the provisions. Done. I hope you people enjoyed. Very good. 98644. You have a perfect answers now. So, everyone, we've completed the whole chapter. You people enjoyed the session. Please, always, second, ma'am, I have to take SS. Second, yeah, take it. Though I don't have a very good writing. It was good by the time it became bad. Kuldeep, I need to repeat it. It's very simple. Whenever TDS is deducted, make sure TDS is never deducted on the amount of GST element. And the second point is the value of the supply should exceed 2,50,000, and in that 2,50,000 exempted supply are not taken care of. We are not considering, and we did everything in the same way. Navneet, इसमें you usually get 3 to 4. Ma'am will be joining and she'll tell you more about, right? India's map. Mustafa, don't do it like this, na. So you people understood now. Shall I ask you some questions? Okay. Please do fill the faculty feedback form. It is like a boost up dose for us that you people give so wonderful comment and it becomes so enthusiastic. Hana? So please, that's a humble request for every class. Do fill that form. Question number two. Okay, there it is. Question number two. There. Okay, Anil. I need to thank you also. So, everyone, while people are copying these questions, shall we take a quick recap and then we'll wind up the class, right? Right? Okay. So, I know you people know, but still, my duty is to ask, so I'm asking, right? Section 51 is with Section 51 stands for TDS. Very good. Section 51 stands for TDS. Okay. I'm asking, although I don't need, I will not tell. Yes. Done. Okay. Now these are very simple answers. Now I'm asking a bit difficult one. Okay. I am RBI. Though it's just an example, I'm an RBI. Will I be considered under DDO? Will I be considered under DDO? Yes. Okay. Next. I am Ministry of Aviation. Now this chapter, Aditya, do them complete them up, right? Yes. I'm Ministry of Finance, or I'm a central ministry. Okay. IRCTC also. If yes, you guys, IRCTC also, yes. Okay. My 51% of equity is with state government. Am I a DDO? Okay, next. One state authority is giving supply to another state authority. That is, a transaction is between two. You people answered. Then the TDS will never be applicable. Okay, next question. See, next question. I'll try to write it here. See, we are short of places now. I'm a scrap supplier. These are the typical questions which I am asking. Rest it is easy. Metal scrap supplier. I'm registered. And the recipient is also registered. Though he's not a DDO. Tell me, TDS applicable or not? Yes, Mustafa. TDS applicable. This is the only exception now which is recently introduced. Yes, TDS applicable. My next question to you. Yes, exception. My next question to you. Location of supplier. My next question to you. I'm not in the starting class. Yes, Mustafa, that is. Location of the supplier and the place of supply. Both are in Union Territory 1. Union Territory 1. Now the thing is, problem is registration of supplier is in Union Territory 2. Now tell me, is the provision of TDS applicable? No, the TDS provision are not applicable because this is an intrastate and the problem is of interstate. So the credit cannot be given. For that case, no TDS provision. Perfect. My next question. See, we are short of places. I need to rub. Okay. Okay, I'll share one information. See, e-commerce operator, public supplier. You have delivery agents. You have delivery agent coming to your places. I know you people remember. You have array. Whenever you order something from the online apps, somebody comes and deliver things to you now. Those are known as gig workers. This is new information I'm sharing with you. Those are known as gig workers. GIG, gig workers. Technically. Yes. Right? So those are known as gig workers. Now, let me come to my point. Gig, it is a name given to them, and there's no full form of it, right? These people are technically known as gig workers. Now tell me, I'm not yet done. Okay, suppliers go to Eco for rupees 50, and Eco sold it for rupees, say 55 after charging his commission, and the public paid, to e-commerce operator rupees 55, right? Now tell me, is the TCS provision applicable? Is the TCS provision applicable? My question to you is yes, but remember, let me. But the accountant of the e-commerce operator says, and the supplier says that the amount is so meager that the TCS should not apply. Is his contention true? Is his contention true? No, yes. Very good. No, yes means no. Its contention is not true. TCS will apply. Okay. At the rate 0.5%. My next question. What is the amount? Yes, even if rupees 1, then TCS will apply. Now, what is the amount on which TCS will apply? Next question. See, you have two amounts. What is the amount which TCS will apply? Yes, net off. Net off, that is okay. I have not given any net value. Okay, I'll give 3 rupees return. You got 3 rupees return also. Now tell me on what value TCS provision will apply. TCS will apply on, see, whatever you collected from public, you collected rupees 55, right? You collected for rupees 55, 3 rupees 52, and TCS will apply at 52, whatever collected from the public, right? Right. Everyone understood? So, shall we? Now, I did all the questions also. I did everything. So, I hope you people are very much clear with this chapter. No issues in learning it, and no issues in solving the questions also, right? Mustafa, thank you for the compliment. You will not forget the class even till exams, right? Even after exams will be helpful in the final too, right? So, any question if you want to ask while ma'am will be joining us? Anything, any doubt you have, you can ask me. I have some time. I can. Thank you, thank you. Energy devising twice reinforced learning. Very good, Kuldeep. Thank you. Uh, and then, yes, ma'am, no doubt at all. Thank you so much. Thank you. So sweet. But I also have wonderful audiences. You people are so prompt now. You're always replying. And that makes our class very live. That, yes, it's a two-way communication. Even if I'm asking, you are replying. How to solve GST calculation sums? Mustafa, usually whenever our lectures is going on, teacher will explain you. Hana? Okay, so let's wait for 2 minutes if ma'am join us. Hana? So that then we wind up and give proper answer. Please do fill the feedback forms. Thank you. Whenever I see CROs and SROs, now I come to know you people are from all over India. It feels so happy. One doubt, but I don't really grasp on that. Mustafa, that you need to do it now. I'm unable to get 1356. Bhai, we have a question. Harivansh is asking, please reply. All of you teachers now. Harivansh is telling me, ma'am, I'm unable to get the amount of 1356. Yes, 95, no TCS. You're not getting 1356 TCS. Let me do it for you. Anyone can write me the calculation, though I don't remember it was 80,000 rupees, na? It was 80,000 rupees and was it the same thing? 67800. Okay, the answer was 67800 at the rate 2%. Harivansh, kindly see. Yes, I got that also. 80,000 was 118 into 100, which was 67800. And there it is. Harivansh got it? 1356. Got it? See? Everyone answered quickly. Ma'am, perfect, perfect. Some illustration not sent in the boss notes. Aditya, it cannot happen. I give the same slides, no? Still, I'll ask if it is something like that. Perfect. Shall we wind up now? So it's a happy day. In fact, now it's a night, but still. So be happy. We'll wind up. And yes, take your studies like a booster dose. We need to clear it up. It's not a burden on us. ठीक है? Okay, bye bye everyone. Bye everyone. Good night. We'll meet on Saturday. Yes, we have e-way bill. That's too again a small topic. Now, okay. Bye everyone.